Hello everyone and welcome to English by Nisa. Today we are going to discuss formal and informal vocabulary, focusing on the textbook exercises from your degree 5th semester as per the new 2024 to 2025 syllabus. I have already uploaded a detailed video explaining other topics exercises of this new syllabus, so you can find the link to that videos under the description box below. Before we start this video, I want to mention that I have also uploaded your 5th semester poem and prose summaries in both Hindi and English. You can watch those videos by visiting the separate playlist, and there you will find all the links under the description box below. So formal vocabulary is nothing but it is used in professional, academic or serious contexts. It often follows standard grammar and syntax rules. About its characteristics that are more complex, precise, and often longer words. For example, you can see on your screen, in informal way we say help, but in formal we say assist. In the same way, in informal we say kids, but when we are talking formally we say children. A lot of we say in informal, but informal we say numerous or many. About informal vocabulary, it is used in casual conversation or familiar context, which is often more relaxed and may include slangs. So, this informal vocabulary we can use with our friends and with our family. So, informal vocabulary are simple, shorter words and colloquial expressions. For example, informal we say commence, and in informal way we can say start. We say purchase in formal, but we usually say buy normally with our friends and family. In the same way, we say formally, would you like to have some tea or coffee? But in informal way, we can ask with our family and friends, do you want tea or coffee? So just this is formal and informal vocabulary. Formal vocabulary we use in a professional, academic or serious context, and informal vocabulary we use in casual conversation or familiar context. So formal we use in a job interview, academic paper or official letters, and informal we use in a conversation with friends, text messages or casual emails. Now let's solve your textbook exercises based on the topic formal and informal vocabulary. So here we have the first exercise, identify formal or informal sentences from the following. Now in your exam you might get this type of sentences where they'll give you sentences and they'll ask you to identify whether the given sentence is formal or informal. So here you can see we have two sentences based on the same context. Just they have used different vocabulary. One based on formal, one sentence is based on formal vocabulary and one is based on informal vocabulary. So let's read it and identify which is formal and which is informal. So here we have the first one, the study examined the health effects of passive smoking. Now here the study checked out the health effects of the passive smoking. So here we study examine, that is a formal situation, means it's a formal vocabulary we have used, so it's a formal sentence. And here checked we have used, so it is informal sentence. So here we have used informal. Now next we have, I went to Canada last month. I have several things to tell you. I went to Canada last month. Lots to tell you. I have several things to tell you. This is formal, means many things to tell you, but here lots to tell you. This is informal. This we can use with our friends and family. Now here the beggar I met in Abbott's was millionaire. Now the beggar whom I met in Abbott's was a millionaire. Now here you can see here the sentence is complex. So this one is formal, the second one, and the first one is informal. I hope you are understanding it. Here you can see I have written the correct answers. Now let's move to the second exercise. Here we have identify the formal or informal words. Now here we have after as a result. So here we have to just identify whether the given words are formal or informal. So here you can see I have already written these all words. So after it is an informal word and as a result is a formal. In addition, moreover, you can see these all. You can take a screenshot of it or you can pause the video or you can write in your textbook or notebook. Now let's see the third exercise. Here we have write the informal equivalent to the formal words given below. Now this type of exercises you might get in your exam, where they'll give you formal words and they'll ask you to change into informal, and they might give you informal words and they'll ask you to change it to formal. So here we have certain words and they're asking you to write the informal equivalent to the formal words given below. These are formal words, you have to write the informal. So here however is a formal vocabulary, but we say but in informal way. In addition, we say also, moreover means besides, furthermore means also, therefore. So here you can see all the answers I have written. You can take a screenshot of it or you can write in your notebook. Fourth exercise, here we have write the formal equivalent to the informal word. Just now we have discussed in the above exercise, exercise 3. There they have given formal words to convert to informal, and here they have given informal words and they are asking us to change it to formal. So here we have start and try. These all are informal words and we need to convert, means we need to change it to formal words. So here you can see I have written these all. Start means to commence, end means conclude. We have to write the formal words. Try, attempt, wrong, incorrect. In the end, ultimately, cheap, inexpensive. Find out, discover, look at, examine, make up, fabricate, okay, acceptable. Now here we have the fifth exercise. Here identify the underlined words as formal or informal and use it in your own sentences. So kids are nothing but it is an informal vocabulary. So the kids were playing in the park. Instead of garden I have used a park. Believe is a formal word. I believe that Karuna writes only novels. Now mixed up is an informal word. Recovered is a formal word. And here we have raining cats and dog is a idiom. It is an informal way of saying, means native speakers use idiom most. And info, informal we say, instead of information we say info. It is informal word. Ultimated, which is a formal word, and made up, it is also informal word. And here we have ninth one, that is started, that is also informal word. We can say commenced. And here we have last concern, that is a formal word. Now the next exercise we have fill in the blanks with the appropriate word as per the context. Now this type of exercise definitely you will get in your exam, where they'll give you two options. So you have to choose the correct one based on the context given. Means if the situation is formal, you have to choose formal vocabulary, and if the given sentence or situation is informal, then you have to choose informal vocabulary. So let's see which is formal or informal. So here we have the first one. He dashed his mobile for any messages. Now what does he do? He checked or verified. Verified we use in formal way, but here somebody check his mobile we say, right? So here we need to use checked. Next here we have he will dash building work in August. Start or commence. Commence and start both are same, but start we say informally and commence we say in a formal language. So we need to use this commence. He will commence building work in August. And if situation is informal, if you are saying with your family and friends, you can use start there. Third one, here we have every dash has rights which should be respected. Individual or person. We talk formally, we say individual means every individual has rights which should be respected, not person. Now fourth one, here we have there are dash mistakes in your text. Numerous or many. This is the formal context, so we need to use numerous instead of many. Dash, next one, we must dash all the resources we have. So again here you can see must, that means it's a formal context. So we must utilize or use. We say utilize, which is a formal word. All the resources we have. Six, here we have everyone was dashed, disappointed or bummed. You can see after reading this is informal way, but disappointed, which is a formal word, we can use this one. Now seventh, here we have it was something the protest could dash, endure or put up with. So here we use endure. It was something the protest could endure. Next one, the company was going bankrupt dash they changed the manager. So they changed the manager or therefore they changed the manager. Here we are talking about the formal situation, so we need to use therefore instead of so. Ninth one, here we have they needed dash while recovering from the hurricane. Assistance or help. We say they needed assistance while recovering from the hurricane. Here last we have I dash pass my English exam. I want to pass my English exam or I want to pass my English exam. We say I want to pass my English exam. Here you can see I have filled all the blanks. You can pause the video, you can take screenshot of it, or you can mark or tick in your notebook or reader. So this is all for today's video, formal and informal vocabulary. I hope it would be helpful for you. Stay tuned for more videos and thanks for watching.